We are back for Ravenrook Plays, and we're playing some more Scarlet Hollow. So let's go ahead and load on in, and continue where we left off. So we were talking about the things that we found. So Oscar had just gotten back to shelving books. And let me just silence my phone real quick. So let's talk about what we found. So we'll talk about Veins of Scarlet first. So about the coal mines here, Kanika visibly shudders. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. What happened after the mine collapse? A union-busting mine collapsed from poor working condition. Color me shocked. Maybe the ditchlings are here to foretell another collapse? What if the ditchlings are coming from the mines? What if there's something toxic in the mines? I'm not sure how they tie in, but mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Okay. The mines seem too obvious. It's gotta be something else. The mines do seem a little obvious, but let's poke and prod a little bit. What happened after the collapse? The book just kinda glosses over that. There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethically run business. No offense or anything, I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in, though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. A union busting, blah blah blah. Let's do Booksmart. History tends to be written by winners. Maybe there's more to Charles Shaw's story than these dusty old books are letting on. Normally I'd be inclined to agree with you there, but we're talking about an old-timey coal boss. I'd be shocked if he wasn't cutting corners. Ravenrook does make a fair point. Shaw was certainly a problematic figure, but there might be other details that were lost to time. Yeah, it might be more complex. Sure, but the guy was run out of town on a rail, and that's not a figure of speech. Back then, they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. There's a big mural of it over on the far wall. He got off easy, if you ask me. Okay. Well, I am curious. What if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town? Wayne seems sick. Honestly, that sounds like one of the most plausible explanations we've had so far. What about the ditchlings? I don't know, maybe there's some sort of parasite down in the mines. Maybe it infected Wayne, and maybe Wayne infected the local wildlife. Huh, yeah, that could work. Let's talk about Silas Scarlet. So Silas Scarlet. What a revisionist biography. Rich guy in the South? I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. I guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when they look back on us. Wow, talk about a self-made man. Seems like a great dude. What a revisionist biography. Really glosses over all the war crimes to paint a picture of a self-made man. It's a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep, dude was a monster. Sorry you're related to him. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I get it. It must be one of those burial ground situations, right? Like in Poltergeist? This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself. I mean, not too far off with that. He seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with bad omens or creatures in the woods. I don't think he's really relevant to whatever's happening right now. Now, it seems like it's all connected. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? That seems tenuous. Assuming Kanika's mom is right, they're here as an omen, not because they're going to do something themselves. And I think we know how I feel on the matter. Alright. So Appalachian folk monsters. Thematically speaking, all the stories I read were about revenge. All these stories are about revenge. Wampus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommy knockers? let's see. Yeah. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? What with the whole warning thing? Good thought, but Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write it down though. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and supporting beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. Thematically speaking, all the stories I read were about revenge. Huh. Guess it's a popular subject for myths and urban legends. My mom used to tell me that Tailipo story back when I was little. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did. I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Tailipo, the one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Tailipo. I've camped out there a couple times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Wampus cats kinda sound like they could be mountain lions. Voiced like a woman crying out somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely, they're 100% mountain lions. Well, that's not what I said. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Yeah, I thought they went extinct around in the 90s, I thought they said. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. I love how she's laughing. Like, haha, silly fool. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says, Bigfoot isn't real, and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. Look at Gretchen, just eyeing her mistress. Stella, there was literally a mountain lion in the ditchling nest last night. What? No way. I got an achievement I don't want to believe. Let me check the footage real quick. Stella pulls out her phone. Well, there aren't any alive ones in these parts. Yeah, but it must have been alive recently. Let's move on. Do you think there's a cult here? We should check out the mines. Okay, Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? You were talking about the Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. Wow, lucky break. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, its conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. I don't think that's part of our skill set to disarm nuclear bombs. Probably not. So the nuke made the ditchlings? That's a decent theory. Oh god, we're screwed. Goldsboro is over 300 miles from here. I don't think we have to be worried about that. Yeah, that's fair. It wouldn't make sense for ditchlings to be here specifically if that was the case, too. We also really shouldn't be looking too much into this whole disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. Well, they certainly have a parasitic relationship with other animals in the ecosystem. You never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you, it doesn't make monsters, and a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know, there could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Do you think there's a cult here? Do you guys think that there's, like, a cult here? Those cops were awfully suspicious, almost like they're trying to cover something up. Maybe the ditchlings were actually nudists. No, what? Maybe the ditchlings were, like, summoned. A lot of folks here feel tense and closed off. Just drop that. Leave it at that. Yeah. No. I mean, I think this is gonna get, like, laughs and derision, but I don't know. Those cops were awfully suspicious last night. Really weird combination of being dismissive and trying to pin things on me. I don't know, it just feels like a cover-up. Yeah, that was pretty bad, but I'm not sure they really have it in them to be part of a cult. Definitely. I don't think they're capable of putting in the effort. Any luck with Rosalina? Not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'd happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. I want to go check out the mines. We should check out the mines. Between Wayne, the old collapse, and the fact that the whole town's practically been built around them, it seems like the smartest place to start. Good idea. There's an awful lot of mines-related stuff in my notes. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you two are suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Silence. Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. Wonder if she's claustrophobic. I promise, Neeks, we're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say, a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I am not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Yeah, and hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Hopefully this will mean I get a chance to get to know Tabitha a little better. I'm sure Tabitha's going to love what we're snooping around. Awesome, let's roll. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. No, I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. Get a little grumpy? She's grumpy like 90% of her day. She gets grumpier at work. Good point, Kanika. I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese, if she'll share, we can sneak around the mines no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we're there. Fat chance. Look at us going out on a caper together. I miss this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've known each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Ravenrook. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you all posted. Alright, we're on the move. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. We're going to a fucking mine! You call that not strenuous? I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now. I'd venture to say that's probably accurate. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Ravenrook would get along super well, too. Offer... we should have ditched the boiled peanuts a long time ago. Hi, I'm Ravenrook, Vivian's kid. Stella, if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna outright lie. I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ravenrook, Vivian's kid. I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. She sighs again as if deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that it'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Ravenrook. Why so guarded with me? That'd be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs? Oh, hell yeah, I'd love deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yeah, fine, you can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine, ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in hospital. No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. I love her bat belt buckle. So cool. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Oh, so she's a medical doctor. I was thinking maybe more a professor, but medical doctor makes sense too. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Ravenrook. Oh, so now I get a choice. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with a Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Gosh. This is a tough one. I mean, Stella's got Gretchen, which I love that little pupper, but I don't really know a whole lot about Kanika. Maybe I'll ride with her. I'm gonna make a save though. Maybe I'll go back and see what the other option would have provided, but yeah, why not just drive up with Kanika? Oh, this is to ask Stella. Yeah, I'll ask her. Why not just drive up with Kanika? Aren't the mines a bit of a ways off? Don't worry about it, Ravenrook. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I bet her parents died in a car crash, and that's why she won't ride in the van. Ride with Kanika. Mystery machine, I love it. Nice achievement. I'll ride with Kanika. See you at the mines. Poor Stella. Kanika is a careful driver, but her old van still bumps around on the mountain roads. Thanks for indulging us on that little diversion. Reese's mom is scary. I don't think either Stella or I have seen the guy outside his house for years. I've seen him in person maybe 5 or 6 times in as many years. And that was always in his house, and with his mom right there the whole time. No one even knows what he's sick with. That sort of isolation can't be good for his health, no matter what his mom says. Stella's parents died in a car crash, didn't they? Now that she's not around, can you tell me what's up with Stella and cars? What's actually going on with Reese? What's up with your brother? Have you ever thought about living somewhere else? Why do you still live here? This town's a dead end. Can you please drive me out of town, like right now? Do you have any other theories besides what we talked about at the library? I would like to know what her theories might be, but first I want to find out about this. Stella's parents died in a car crash, didn't they? She told me her parents had died last night. It was pretty easy to put the rest together, what with how uncomfortable asking her about cars made her, and how quick you were to jump in and change the subject. Damn, that's pretty impressive. Not a lot gets past you, huh? She was in the car too, just some cuts and bruises, but she doesn't like cars and tries her best to stay away from them. I don't think she's ever going to actually leave this town. God, that's terrible. Is she doing alright? Had she seen someone, like a therapist? Yeah, I would hope. Good luck finding a therapist within walking distance of Scarlet Hollow. Fair point. I don't think that's something Stella'd go for anyway. She likes to solve her own problems. Yeah, I'm curious about Reese. So what's actually going on with Reese? Good question. I wish I knew. His mom's been saying he's sick for years, and it's not like she's wrong about it. He's been a wreck the few times I've seen him. I just find it a little weird that his mom hasn't brought in any outside doctors. At least not any I'm aware of. Yeah, isn't that kind of unethical to treat your own family members? I don't know enough about it, but it seems like a gray area at least. I mean, she's a doctor, but if your kid's been housebound for this many years, you'd think it was something you'd put a lot more effort into fixing. I don't know. I'm probably just projecting or something. Sounds a little like Munchausen by proxy. That's rough. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to think about that. I want to know her theories. Do you have any other theories on what's going on? Aside from what we talked about at the library? I don't know. I don't think there's enough information yet to support any strong conclusions. That's fair. But I've been wondering if what you two saw was maybe some sort of mutated animal, like a strain of hairless monkeys or raccoons or something. Do you know about Morgan Island? It's off the coast of South Carolina, and there's a whole population of rhesus monkeys infected with herpes, like 4,000 of them. Whoa. Maybe the ditchlings are some kind of Alopecia research monkeys. Which sounds ridiculous now that I've said it out loud. Forget I said anything. No, I totally buy that. Those things were not monkeys. What if they're aliens? Yeah, I mean, it's plausible. It's not... doesn't seem incredibly likely, but it's definitely within the realm of possibility. No, I totally buy that. Those weird sounds, the not quite human ape-like appearance. Okay, good. Glad I don't sound nuts. Have you ever thought about living somewhere else? Yeah, this wasn't the plan, and it still isn't. I was actually a couple years into vet school, top of my class, might I add, when my dad died. Aw. My mom wasn't up for running the store, and my brother, well, you'll meet Miles if you haven't already. I only wanted to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet, but it's been a year and change now. It's not just about my family, too. The general store? That's the general store. If it winds up going under, it's hard not to imagine the whole town collapsing with it. Yeah, food deserts are no joke. Maybe I'll get to go back next semester. I'd say welcome to the Dead Dads Club, but I don't actually know if my dad is dead. You'd be a great vet. Chase your dreams. I'm sure they'll be okay without you. You shouldn't wait on other people for permission to live your life. That sounds preachy. Helping your family like this is admirable. Maybe you should stay here. Do you really think you're going to go back and finish school? You'd be a great vet. I've seen how you are with Gretchen. Aw shucks, I was really into biology during undergrad, and growing up around Stella and her mom gave me a special kind of love for animals. Let's remain silent. You and Kanika sit in comfortable silence for the last few minutes of the ride. Nice. You and Kanika arrive at the mines before Stella. Stella's probably going to be another couple of minutes. Pant. Hey y'all, how was the ride? Oof, I'm going to put Gretchen down for a second. Did you run here? Yep, felt like getting a run in. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in these mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going, what's the third person doing? I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about? I've got this. I'm not interested in sneaking around. I'm going to go find my cousin. Talking to people scares me. You should do it, Kanika. Talking to people scares me too. You should suck it up, Kanika. Wow. Yeah, I want to know what the third person's going to do. I'll gladly volunteer to go in, but want to know what we're all contributing. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van? That I didn't know about. What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Alright. You're good, Kanika. I've got this. You'll do great. Here's those earbuds I mentioned earlier. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks, I've missed this too. Look at that little face in the background. Aw. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey! Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something. You're loud and clear. Won't people notice that I've got earbuds on? Nope, can't hear you, sorry. Something. That's what I always say. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but enter the work site. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property. Okay. I'm in, approach the nearest group of miners, go straight to the main office to find your cousin. Let's approach the nearest group of miners. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and a long-haired older man. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. Seen anything weird lately? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? So, what do you think of Tabitha? Y'all should get out of town. Never mind, bye. Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. The miners straighten up, suddenly very serious. Sorry, didn't know. I thought you were maybe one of them environmentalists, or... Yeah, sorry for any trouble. How can we help? Oh good, that worked. Seen anything weird lately? Nope, nothing at all. You make sure to tell your cousin that, okay? Maybe letting them know you're related to Tabitha wasn't a good idea. Shit. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. Yeah, let's explore. Why are you talking about him in the past tense? I met him last night. Good question. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he ain't. And he hasn't even skipped town, huh? Pretty unexpected turn of events, if you ask me. What a relief. Thought something awful had happened to the poor guy. Press them. What did you think happened to him? What do you think you are, some sort of cop? Do I want to press my luck? I guess. Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. Ah, man, I messed that one up. The miners pack up their things and leave. Maybe it was just me, but they seemed to think Wayne was dead, right? Yeah, that's totally what it was. It wasn't just you. Don't worry about the miners storming off like that. That's some pretty good info. Oh, thanks. Let's approach another group. You head over to the next group of miners. A flash of movement in your periphery stops you in your tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right, and against your better judgment, you turn to face it. Hello? You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Your buddies seem to think you're dead. Why are you following me? Do you need help? Was that you in the garden this morning? Ghost! Say nothing. Your buddies seem to think you're dead. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Huh. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. So he's warning me. Wonder why. Hey, Ravenrook, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. That's weird. Wayne got the jump on me. Oh, don't mind me. Our new friend just stopped to say hello. Nothing happened. Wayne got the jump on me. Oh, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. This just means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. I do need to talk to Tabitha about this, but I want to tell them what he said. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week, that I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? I don't think so. The plot thickens. I think it was more of a warning. I should talk to Tabitha about this. The other miners think this guy's dead even though he's still lurking around the camp. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. No, you're right. I'm gonna talk to more miners, find Tabitha. Actually, we should regroup. I don't like the thought of spending more time here. No, I should talk to more miners first. Hopefully I can still talk to Tabitha. Hey there. Can we help you with something? Let's start here. Have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Like what? Weird animal sightings, odd noises in the woods, people getting sick, knocking in the mines. Knocking in the mines. Knocking? Not that I've heard. Can't hear shit down there with the machines and men working. My dad used to work those mines before they brought in the continuous miner. The big machine, that is. He told me stories about something that sounded like someone was pounding on the walls. No offense, Isaacs, but your daddy had a few screws loose. Rodriguez, he was a fine man. Let's see. Weird animal sightings. Don't tend to go on many hikes. Not exactly the nature-seeing type. After a full day of work, all I see is my bed. Maybe a few beers in between. Odd noises in the woods. Yeah, this is so well written. I'm really enjoying reading it. The dialogue is strong. The overall weaving of the story, just super good. I heard something a few nights ago, like nothing I've heard, some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaacs, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Shit. Tabitha. It can't be that bad here, right? People getting sick? Have people been getting sick? You a health inspector or something? The boss looks out for our health. That's all on that front, thanks. Anything else? Do you know a man named Wayne? Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? He's been following me. I saw him just now. I heard he went missing. Maybe I should keep my cards close to my chest. I heard he went missing. Dead, more like. No, come on, man. There's no way. How could he just die? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Oh. Yikes. Do you think... No. No way. Oh, and the guy on the bus said he had friends who worked in the mines. I wonder if he's somehow connected. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her, charms? Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. What do you guys think of Tabitha? And why would you go and ask a question like that? Are you trying to insinuate something? Horrible woman. Now, fellas, let's not go besmirching the fine gentle lady. If Smith is right, she's got a lot to answer for. Alright, fellas, I think we better cool it and get back to work before any of us say something we regret. You're probably right. I think we could get more out of Isaacs. Just as a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a heads up if Tabitha comes out. I'm gonna make a save here. I want to try and talk to one last group. I need to talk to Tabitha about this stuff. I do want to try to get as much information as possible. Brave, good luck. Nosy Nancy, yes! I am nosy. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. Oh, his name is actually Sam Wayne. That's kind of low-hanging fruit. Noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? Weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked me something awful. That's nature for you, not always pretty. That wasn't a tumor, it was an egg. There are these things in the woods, laying eggs in the animals. I knew it! I knew there was something weird about that raccoon. I believe it. There are things out in them woods nobody's ever seen before. It's still wild country, even if we've carved it into pieces. I know I for one ain't gonna go near them trees until some scientist folks come out and sort out whatever's going on out there. Maybe I should cash in some sick days and go see my cousins in Nashville, just to be on the safe side. Knocking in the mines. You asking us if we've heard the Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old-timers. All us who was here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers. It's true, had a pickaxe stolen too. When you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. Better not be thinking of going into those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm gonna wind up going down there with you, aren't I? Noises from the woods. All the time. Howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish caterwauling. I love that word. Probably just screech owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be, might not be, but I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. It's probably a ditchling, a portent of doom. I saw what made that noise. These folks seem to kind of believe the old stories a bit more, or at least entertain them. It's probably a ditchling, a portent of doom. A what now? Ditchlings. My grandma used to tell me stories about them. Claims she saw one once, and that's why she always had such bad luck. I guess it's not just my mom. People getting sick. I mean, some of the older miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. Certainly not. That's all on that front. Sure. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho! He got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why? You seen him around? What's that young buck up to? What do you think he's been up to? What's he been up to? He's been following me. I think he's doing a slasher movie, but in real life, I think he might have murdered, and someone's going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretended to be him. Oh, might have been murdered. I've heard from some of the other folks in camp that he had a nasty spat with an ex. Yeah. Ha, you mean the boss? Far as I know, that never ended. Oh. Yeah, I figured he'd just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Hey, that's my cousin! Oh my god, gross! As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed the slight bit of interest in you. Probably should be the slightest bit of interest. Or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question. Did she run him off? Or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Wait, are you talking about Tabitha? Or Pearl Ann? They are older, right? sour face, though. I'm gonna make a save. Let's try this. Were you talking about Pearl Ann? Lord, no. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna cheese it, because I do want to get this right. Wait, are you talking about Tabitha? Yep. Dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. You good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. What do you think of Tabitha? The two men uncomfortably shift for a moment. We are close to the office. Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is, a mine that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are gonna have jobs in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're gonna be next if you keep up that kind of talk. Ravenrook, I think we've got a problem. What the hell are you doing here? Aw, crap, good luck. Sorry, Ravenrook. And that's our cue. Pardon us. You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in the estate and stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? And what is that ridiculous thing doing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? Are you trying to record me? Tabitha snatches the earbuds out of your ears and throws them to the ground. Typical phone-addicted city dweller. Ugh. Not prejudiced much. Gah, and I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't even drive you back. Okay, look, I don't want you wandering anywhere else. Just stay here for an hour. I can take you back to the estate as soon as my meeting wraps. Can you please do that for me? So you lied about Wayne. You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Oh ho ho, you're one to talk. You've got a lot of explaining to do. That seems pretty ballsy. I need you to take what's going on right now seriously. I need you to take me seriously. I just wanted to spend some time with my favorite cousin. No, I'm not gonna lie. Stella Kanika put me up to it. Alright, I'll stay this time, I promise. Sorry, Tabitha. Yeah, I want to be taken seriously. I need you to take what's going on right now seriously. I need you to take me seriously. And what, pray tell, do you think is going on that I'm not taking seriously? What monster of the week has Stella cooked up inside your head? Wayne. Ditchlings. Potential mine collapse. There's a man named Wayne who's been following me around town. There's something seriously wrong with him. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, but I could use your help. Apparently he used to work here. Yeah, let's start off safe. Good. A lot of people used to work here. A lot of people still work here. Look, I'm sure that coming from the city, you're just not used to the sort of folks who work in a coal mine. But I'll tell you what, I'll look in my books, just for you. I need to get to my meeting. Just stay here until I come get you, and don't move a muscle. We can talk more later. Well, that's not as bad as it could have gone. Tabitha rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbuds. Sorry I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I've been better. Let's just meet at the van. Yeah, I'm good. You're interrupted by... Wait, is that Rosalina? By a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snack pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over a crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. She's probably fine. Kids will be kids, am I right? I'm going after her. We should call Oscar. What should we do? I'm going after her. Good idea. We'll try and catch up with you. No, don't go there. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina's nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. That one looks abandoned. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. Yeah, it's a little tame for the kids these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. Wait. Shaw. That was one of the people I brought up. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Have teens always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on my risk-taking years. I guess we should go after her, right? Maybe we should wait outside? No, that's a dumb idea. You should go after her. She could be in immediate danger. Yep. Yeah, let's hit in before someone gets hurt. Well, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Ravenrook and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Sorry, Tabitha. I know that you told me to stay put, but this is a little important. Hey, what's that? Hey, Sela and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Yeah, I probably should. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. Oh, she's in a meeting. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. Yeah, I should let her know. Kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Ugh, whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. Oh, I will happily wait. I do not want to go in there. No need to get snarky. I'll wait. No, I'm not going to lie. Courtesy call. Nice. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. You hang up the call. Follow Kanika and Stella into the mine. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. Sorry, Tabitha. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Let's see how long I've been going. Wow! 47 minutes. This is so engrossing. I love it. Man, shit's getting so real. Hey, you made it. I told you he would. I just wanted to make a quick call and give Tabitha the 411. Yeah, I should let them know. Are you kidding me? I don't know how long it's going to take for this to get through to you, Ravenrook, but that woman is not to be trusted. Well, what matters is that the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Sorry. I'm all honesty here. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners, or should I say, the minor miners. Oh my god. I love it. I love the pun. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. Yeah, that seems like quite a few, hazardous things to do all at once. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage, part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? Hey, I don't think she does it for the views. I think she does it because she's, like, genuinely interested. I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. I hope you didn't bring Gretchen, though, on that one. Why are you... Yeah, well, I guess you don't really have a great option, right? I mean, you could have asked Kanika to wait outside with Gretchen. But Gretchen really shouldn't be in here. That's a point against Stella. Yeah. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's gonna collapse and we're all gonna die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Oh, there are the bats! Stella turns her flashlight up toward an alcove overhead. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm gonna get rabies, aren't I? I'm gonna get rabies and die in a mine collapse. Probably. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? It sounds like rock shifting somewhere deeper in the mine. We should be careful. It's gotta be a Tommy knocker. Yeah. The urgency needs to be dialed up a notch. We should really hurry and find Rosalina. Yeah, agreed. The sooner we get out of this death trap, the better. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are Tommy knockers. Okay, no. Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. Follow Stella. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Sounded like someone popping open a beer. Oh yeah. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turn and stare at you with annoyance. What the hell are you doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. What are you, 5? What are you guys doing down here? This is the most miserable place I've been in my entire life. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. Chill out, Kanika. They're just teens. Let them have their fun. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. It's dangerous here. Who the hell are you, exactly? That's Ravenrook, Tabby's cousin. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he was right to worry. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyway? It's fall break, and we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you still look like a bunch of kids to me. Did you guys seriously sneak into an abandoned coal mine to drink canned margaritas? Ugh, we're barely drinking. It's not a big deal. Rosalina, you're 13, and I know the rest of you aren't much older. Whoa, y'all are way rowdier than I ever was at your age. How'd you even get a hold of that much booze? The teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever. It's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone ever comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. It is in fact incredibly irresponsible. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine. Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Nothing ever happens in this town. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Miles, don't try to twist this around on your sister. I'd love to help y'all sort this out, but can we maybe do it not in an abandoned coal mine? Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? We should just let the kids have their fun. If these kids want to make bad decisions, that's on them. Whoa, no, they're kids. Adults are supposed to be responsible. If this is what y'all do for fun around here, maybe the ditchlings were kind of inevitable. I'd love to help y'all sort this out, but can we maybe do it not in an abandoned coal mine? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. No. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was... charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. So even you got permission? Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh shit. Well, hey, Tabby. Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best that she's here. Do none of you understand what a boarded-up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Aw, come on, this place is way sturdy. Check it. No, no. You fucking idiot. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps the strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart, too. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. Whoa. Thanks for standing up for me. I did not see that coming. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Aw, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. I mean, I don't like this particular situation, what with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my right to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not a clear enough message for you? I kind of love her snarky sarcasm. Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear this sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Whoa, that's a low blow. So she's sad? So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Yeah, it's true. Just wait till you're an adult and all you feel is sadness. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. Yeah, like an abandoned mine. That's better. I don't care about your home life. If you're gonna do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. We should check out the house. Wait, what? And I should care because? Because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Yes, you as a teenager should conjecture about the motivations of her father. Becca, I don't think you can, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. There's nothing wrong with being a kid. You're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Oh, that's fucked up. Exactly. Rosalina's not mature. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? I'm sure Oscar is doing this to protect you. You're right, Oscar should treat you more like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost? At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. Yeah, how do you know there isn't a ghost? Why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost. There are no such things as ghosts. Oscar's just lying. I never saw any ghosts, and I was there way more than he was. Yo, what if we break in and ghostbust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghostbust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it, if it's actually real. But if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghostbusts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Oh, that's nice, Alexis. Why are you talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. That reminds me of Regina George. Stop trying to make fetch a thing. I don't care, and I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Did you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommyknockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby. You can come along too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Oh, this is kind of fun that the two kind of oppositional groups are kind of forced or thrown together into a situation like this. Are you kidding me? Tagging along with some olds to get jump scared by shadows and freak each other out? No thanks. No need to opt out of something that isn't happening. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Oh my god. The teens were right. I did get jump scared. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Keen eye. You hear something over the sound of Stella pleading with Kanika and Tabitha. Something like the shuffling of feet on stone and the whispering of mischievous teens. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. Stop arguing, you knuckleheads. The teens are slipping away. Rosalina, what are you doing? Don't go in that hole. Wink at Rosalina and gesture toward the tunnel. Whoa. Yeah, don't go in there. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna hang back. I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us, Rosalina. Come on, Alexis. We'll have more fun without her. That's mean. Oh, alright. Are you kidding me? Rosalina, what were you thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know, I'm so sorry. Unbelievable. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. You must have something downloaded on your phone, because there's no way in hell your phone works that well. Like the signal. There's no way you have a signal. They must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Yeah. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking into my minds. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess, but no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mind. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. We are not able to let you come in here and ruin our good... About to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here 1,000,000 times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Yes, because she is the authority on mine safety. Stop treating us like kids. Also, sorry, Rosalina. I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever. Come on, Alexis. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If these idiots get themselves lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Ravenrook. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. What about you, girl? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. Don't make me ask you twice. They'll be fine, Rosalina. I think your dad would kill me if we let you stay down here any longer. Okay, can I at least wait outside? Yeah, we can wait outside together. Aw, thanks, Kanika. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. Tabitha sighs. Ugh, there's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. I've read a lot of stories about cave rescuers needing their own rescues. Should we get some professionals down here? What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen. We could all just leave. Do I have to come with you? Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. I'm not getting into the middle of this. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna stop here. This is getting really exciting. So I hope you join me next time.